Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, 24th of October, it's around 6:51 a.m. We're looking at the pre-market outlook. Things are looking pretty good on the back of great Tesla results. Of course, the result was mixed, but the EPS was outstanding, and the share has seen a huge jump. And if I had still held the shares, probably I would have made a little gains there, but my overall loss was way beyond what it could have recovered by now. So having said that, let's go and have a look at the rest of the market and see whether we are in a trend reversal and back up again. Let's get started. The indices are looking decent. Dow is mildly down by 0.08%, but S&P futures are up 0.48% and Nasdaq future is up a healthy 0.86%. Oil is also picked up 1.64%, and Tesla shares jump on profit beat Musk's prediction of at least 20% vehicle growth next year. Now we also have another news item here which says Nvidia supplier SK Hynix posts record quarterly profits as AI boom drives demand. This is again going to improve the sentiment for the semiconductor sector. So we have on one hand Tesla boosting sentiments, and on the other hand we have semiconductor also going up. So these two things are going to push us further. And another news we have here is 10-year treasury yields fall after crossing 4.25% in previous session. And the previous session treasury yields went up and the money was sucked out of the stock market, and we had a sea of red yesterday. And today I think this is going to be reversed exactly because the treasury yields are going down. Next, I would like to look at the Bloomberg headings. And one of the things is Bank of Canada's deeper cut aims to reignite a sluggish housing market. I'm thinking it's not just the housing market. The housing market is a big portion of Canada's GDP. But I also think that there is a fear that we may slip into recession. So we had a 50 basis point cut yesterday, and that is definitely going to improve the sentiments out here in Canada. And I'm still expecting another 25 basis point cut in the next meeting. So that's the situation out here in Canada. And now let's look at the indices. And first I'm going to start off as always with the Nasdaq futures. Nasdaq futures are up a healthy 0.85%. So our support held at 20242.25. And we also had the 9-day exponential at 20389.85. And right now we are already above it. So everything is looking good. Momentum is sharply up. It's only the MACD that needs to improve. Hopefully it does with the positive sentiments we have today. QQQ is up 0.82% in pre-market session, reflecting the Nasdaq futures. And then let's go on to AI. Google is up 0.68%, recovering almost half of the losses from yesterday. And today we are above the support line of 164.49. Yesterday the support line was there to help us prevent falling further. So things are looking decent for Google this morning. Tesla is up a whooping 11.94%, which translates to $25.55. So if anybody had bought Tesla yesterday, they are sitting at a profit of 25.55 per share. So if you had bought 100 share, you're walking away with a cool $2,500 for just one day's work. Amazing. And yet all the indicators are still weak for Tesla. They will all change today. And we have Apple, which is up 0.29% this morning. Meta is up 0.84% this morning. Amazon is up 0.83% this morning. And it's still struggling to go above this diagonal line of support. It has already fallen below it. So I'm going to convert this into a red, and we'll see what happens later on in this morning. The indicators are not looking great. Both MACD as well as momentum are not looking great, but I'm expecting them to turn around when the market opens because of the impressive lead we have this morning. Then we have Microsoft, which is up 0.44% this morning. And then we have AMD, which is up 0.71% this morning, staying well within this diagonal line of support. Just going to extend this further so that we can track this and see when we are breaking out from there. Palantir is up 1.50% this morning, doing excellent. This bull flag is going to break out on the upside. And then we have FNGU, which is up 2.17%. Broadcom is up 0.81%. Oracle is up 0.20%. Micron is up 1.81%. Cloudflare is up 1.27%, and then we have Nvidia, which is up 1.03%. We have Qualcomm, which is up 0.20%, SMCI up 0.49%, still consolidating out here. ARM Holdings is down 2%. The spat between Qualcomm and ARM has kind of pushed both down. ASML is up 1.57%. Intel Corporation is up 0.59%, and then we have SMH, which is a semiconductor ETF, which is up 1.15%, still riding the bull channel. So everything is looking good for semiconductors and the Mag 7. And we have PACB, which is up 2.86%. That's a healthy jump this morning, but we are still struggling to break through the resistance, which happens to be at 2.24, and we haven't been above this resistance right from 15th of May 2024. So it's been difficult to break through. Hopefully we chart our way out of it. IMTX has got no trades pre-market. Bluebird is down 0.14%. Ginkgo Bioworks has no trades pre-market. Prime has no trades pre-market. Allogene has no trades pre-market, but it is still staying within this bullish channel. Iowa is up 2.14% this morning, and it is kind of tapering into a narrowing range. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So we are creating a kind of wedge out here. I would hazard to say it's more of a bullish wedge than a bearish one, because it's on an upward trend. But we have to break out from this. Are we going to break out on the upside or the downside? I think there is more than 50% chance that we break out on the upside, because I think it's a bullish Bennett. Now let's look at mRNA, which is up 0.79%. Beam Therapeutics has got no trades pre-market, and it has been very bearish. It's fallen significantly. And we have Intelia, which is up 2.21%. Of course, we are looking at earnings on the 31st of October. Editas is absolutely flat in pre-market trading, and it has got a new resistance at 3.37. So I'm going to convert that into a red line. We have Altimmune, which is up 1.04%, still below this diagonal line of resistance. And we have got Caribou Biosciences, which is flat in pre-market trading. CRISPR Therapeutics, I think it has gone quite low, but it's picking up. It's up 1.37%, but still it's in the below 47 range. So if we were to look at the history, if history is any indication, then this would be a good point where the gain and loss both are equally distributed. So one could probably hazard a risk buying 100 CRISPR. Of course, this is my personal opinion, not financial advice. When I look at the MACD, it's decent, but the momentum has fallen. But this 1.37 is going to turn the momentum trend once the market is open. So I'm thinking CRISPR is looking good. ARCG is up 0.68%. Grail is up 1.17%. Illumina is up 0.15%, and we got Verve Therapeutics with no trades in pre-market. And friends, the moral of the story today for me is that investors have got to just look at profits, and you have to be short-sighted. You're just looking at what profits you make today. Don't look at the long-term picture. That's the message I get from what has happened with Tesla. And I think that we are in for a paradigm shift in ethics, morals, and how business is done. I think I'll wait until 4th of November to see which way the tide is turning, and I'm still staying with the cash on the sidelines. I'd like to hear from you what you guys are thinking about. Are you jumping into the market assuming that this is going to be the next bull phase from now onwards, or are you still cautious? I would like to hear from you. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.